Welcome to Goat Island. I am your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly entertainment and history. To kick this off, we're looking at what's dropping on your screen shortly. This is soon 2 screens, and the second movie we're excited about this September is him hitting cinemas worldwide September 19th, this Friday. This comes out this weekend, and it's a psychological sports horror with the only plot details being a young hotshot football player training alone at a secluded facility owned by an almost retired quarterback. It's from the mind behind Get Out and has a more serious role for the usually funny Marlon Wayans. This one is sure to be thought-provoking and take you on a mental adventure whilst keeping you captivated by the twisted storyline. Then, the second show of the month we're looking forward to, well, that's Haunted Hotel this Friday on Netflix, September 19th. Now, coming to Netflix this weekend is the adult animated horror comedy, and all we know is that it's going to show a woman having trouble running a hotel which happens to be haunted, but she gets help from her long-missed brother, who's dead, and a ghost. From the mind that brought you Rick and Morty, this is going to be funny, probably slightly offensive, and an enjoyable time where you won't have to take shit so seriously. Watch it this weekend on Netflix to have the first look. Back again with another weekly hype report where we focus on a different rumored or unconfirmed project from movies to shows. And this month we're still focused on the final Fast and Furious movie rumored to hit cinemas in 2026, Fast X Part 2. Now, this week's reason we're hoping the hype is real for this movie is kind of bittersweet, and that's because for the final Fast and Furious movie, they're taking it back to the streets. Because Finney says they're bringing the No Limits, gravity-defying, space-visiting franchise back to its roots of its street racing origin. Now, it's kind of whack because how are you going to go to lower the stakes all the way down to one again? But on the other hand, doesn't this mean that Dom has to stop his Superman X and go back to just racing? I mean, if they're going to give us The Rock and Momoa spin-off standalone and bringing Dom back down to earth, then we hope the hype is fucking real for the finale of this iconic franchise. So after space, submarines, and superhuman Dom, the final Fast movie might just be back to parking lot street races. For all the best MCU prospects coming up in the future, we marvel at everything. So don't get ready, be ready, because it's marveling time. And of course, until the year's over, we're still locked in on next year's Avengers movie, Doomsday. September is all about filming news and script leaks coming off of the next Avengers set locations. And this week's headline, New Avengers over already? Now, this is not what you think. Remember at the end of the Thunderbolts, when they started calling themselves the New Avengers? And then remember that rumor about Ryan Reynolds and RDJ fighting on set and raising concerns for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday movie. Well, now, the so-called New Avengers, the Thunderbolts, might be over already because David Harbour, who plays Red Guardian, and Wyatt Russell, who plays US Agent, seem to have fallen out. And it was this conflict which was rumored, not Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds. Apparently, the issue came as a result of a lot of US Agent scenes being cut from the upcoming Doomsday movie, and Harbour making a joke about it, which didn't go well. So, though the New Avengers might be over already, this does clear up concerns regarding the Deadpool and Doom rumors that had fans worried. So with that being said, Doomsday approaches. The so-called New Avengers might already be finished before they even assemble. Classic Marvel chaos. Historically speaking, we bring you weekly stories from all throughout history that aren't just entertaining, but bring you tales you never knew. And all month long, we're island boys because we're focused on Polynesian history from the pre-colonial and early colonial period. And this week's Islander story from history is the islander who outsmarted an empire. Meet Kamehameha, the first of Hawaii. The man who looked at the chaos of warring chiefs and said, yeah, nah, this is mine now. But here's the kicker. Kamehameha didn't just smash his rivals with brutal force. He went full 4D chess. Dude cut deals with foreign traders for Western guns and cannons, then trained his warriors to use them while everyone else was still throwing spears. The peak flex, the Battle of Nu'uanu in 1795. Kamehameha literally drove thousands of enemy warriors up a cliff and off it. Like, fall or fighting. Energy. Spoiler, gravity won. That victory locked down Oahu and put him on the path to unifying all of Hawaii. This wasn't luck. This was a calculated boss move. Trade shrewdly, upgrade the arsenal, then drop rivals off cliffs until the islands bent the knee. By 1810, the man had done the impossible. One king to rule them all. Kamehameha said, why throw spears when you can throw your enemies off a cliff? Boss move. Now, that's it for this week's entertainment and history drop. And, you can like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. Check you again.